So this will be a different channel. It's gonna be me talking about reviews and stuff like that. These will be like 10 to 15 minutes to 20, depending on what it is. So if it's a movie, it might be longer. If it's an episode that's only 20 minutes, it might be only 10. If it's if it's a show episode, like a show episode that's 40, then but I'm gonna see how long I can get them. If I can get them 20 minutes, I will. But like I'm only gonna be talking about a little bit. So this show just came out, so it's gonna be really hard for me to talk about everything in this episode. But I just recently watched it, like 20 minutes ago. So it was called Close Enough. It's by the writers and directors of Regular Show, one of my favorite shows of all time, on Cartoon Network. And it was more of an adult type of vibe because I'm just telling you guys, fair warning, this is going to be the spoiler alert one. And then I will do a spoiler free. So in this episode, it's kind of like it's about a stoner couple. It says a stoner couple that is navigating their 20s and 30s with raising a daughter. If that's correct. And they have roommates, but their roommates are messed up in the first episode, in the second episode, and in first episode. In the first episode, this is going to be the spoiler alert part. Spoiler alert. In the first episode, it was about sending the kid to a nice school, but when they send the kid to the nice school, it just flat out started with the school. It wasn't like they send the kid. It was like they go into this classroom, the two kid people named Emily and Josh, I believe that's the names, and their kid is named Candace, and so in this show they go into school, and there was a project that the teacher wanted that they didn't turn in, and it was a quilt. And believe me, oh my god, I didn't expect this to be that dark, but it is kind of dark. So well, it's kind of dark, but it's a lot of dark humor. And so in that episode, later on, they go to the mall. The mall closes. Josh lost his wallet, and then they find these British children that make the quilt for them in the middle of the night. Please, I don't even want to know why. This is but it's funny. I was laughing my ass off. But then they made the quilt and they had sex at night. And then in the morning they woke up and the kids were not really kids at all. And that was the dark part. And they just wanted them to be called their moms and dad, and I was like, okay, this has got into weird territory. And then they went back, and that's the and they went back to give the quilt to the teacher, and the kid already made a quilt, which was the funny part. But there was a bunch of funny jokes all in the line of it. Like there was a bird that kept calling them dumbass white boys and stuff like that, and I thought that was great. Yeah, it played some funny jokes, and but then after that, there was a new episode, another episode, and this episode was like the roommates were kind of messed up. The Alex is a little bit weird. I don't even want to talk about what Alex does sometimes. If you watch the show, you know. Um, I don't want to go too deep into it. And then I forget the name of the other girl. I'm gonna have to check that out. Before, it's probably gonna. I'm probably gonna remember. Later on. So, um, but they are messy. They are a divorced couple that like to have a lot of sex, and the girl just wants to get another house or go to open houses so she doesn't have to see her messy house at all the time, which is damn it, I can't think of the name. I'm gonna check right now. Emily, yeah, Emily wants to like go to open houses and breathe in the fresh air and see all this stuff, but then she gets trapped in a sitcom. Yeah, it gets weird. So she gets trapped in a sitcom with a fake family, and whenever she opens the door, she can't get out. And then Josh bought a family this bike that was more better than anything. It's called a family bike, and so yes, this is a funny show. I'm gonna give the first episode an 8 out of 10. It's probably gonna get more quirky and stuff like that. But the first 2 episodes 8 out of 10. But then what happens is, uh, so I'm just gonna so he goes on the family but Josh goes on the family bike to go get what's it called again, and they finally get out of the sitcom and stuff like that. That's basically the it of the episode for both of these episodes. I know this is a short review for this episode, but I didn't have a lot to talk about. I can't talk about a lot when there's not enough content, but I think 10 minutes to 20 minutes is enough content for each episode. So, yes, it was an 8 out of 10. I will be doing a spoil free one and then a spoiler alert one. So, please like, comment, and subscribe on this channel, this new channel, and thank you for watching. And bye.